Declutter time. Declutter countdown, 7 more days. 7 more days before a declutter countdown here going on. Welcome back. If you were here before, more than likely you weren't. But I'm continuing on. Drinking my turmeric tea. I was drinking some Rise coffee, mushroom coffee, and wow, that one is really good. The Rise, it keeps you regular, and it does make you feel good. So, if you've seen that Rise coffee, mushroom coffee advertised, they're not. They're not trying to hoodwink you on that. It is a good coffee, and it tastes more like tea than coffee to me. So I don't know why they call it coffee, or maybe I didn't see coffee, but I saw mushroom. Well, they did call it mushroom. I should have brought the pack with me before I started the video. But yes, we're on a 7-day countdown now, and I haven't done too much today. It takes an older guy time to get organized. And, considering there's not many people watching these videos, it's not like there's a rush to do it. But I'm just training myself to be on a regular basis. I still don't know what I'm going to do when when I have to leave and record from my cousin's location. I'm so private that I just can't. I don't know how I'm going to actually do this. I may just stop, and give myself a break. And what would I be doing on that break? I would probably be working on things to make better YouTube videos, because that's the thing now. And I'm just looking for a few views from the billions of people that are on YouTube. And you think with that many people, it should be something that you can get done right away, but all of us are not really fantastic people to present. You have to look at the way you present, the way you look, and there's a lot going on there for that, and you may not fall into the right category, after watching some of your favorite YouTubers out there. But I am watching one guy who's pretty good, but he talks so fast. It's Rob, the AI guy. He's one of those people I have to keep swishing back to understand what he's saying, and he's one of those people that's always excited about what he's talking about. I'm talking about the new AI tool that you can use for free, and the best free AI tool available. And he goes on like that, not just a little bit. It's through the entire video. So us slow people, meaning myself, I don't cut down anybody, but I'm one of those people like, hold on, Rob. You are speeding like a jet plane, but he makes sense. I listened to his other one. He told me about he told us about this convergence AI was good. And then he's got a separate AI tool called, there's an AI for that. Now we're getting to the stage. The AI is coming, whether you like it or not. It is. They're now bringing different tools. There's several things after DeepSeek. I thought DeepSeek would be just like slow the roll down. For the longest time it was just Chat GPT and OpenAI. Now it's just these little companies that are coming up, and some of them are free. It's like DeepSeek came in and kind of upset the old guard. They're spending billions, and they just come in and spent a few million to get their stuff going, and this stuff is amazing. And so it's good to learn it. So if I don't post videos in the next 3 weeks, it will be me on here looking at a lot of things, which maybe I need to do anyway. But I may let you in on, let you know what's going on, because if you're going through the habitat declutter, uh, you you'll need, it'll be good for you to have somebody, a reference point. Um, since I don't have a house with people in it except for me, it's been a little bit more difficult for me because you got to do different things. You got to move stuff to make sure they can get in. And I am still working on that. I don't know how I'm going to. Anyway, I got 7 days. Got somebody coming for the city on Tuesday. And Sunday should be my last. Next Sunday should be my last day here. So it's a lot going on. Oh, and so in between, see, I should have been decluttering, but I stopped to watch Survivor. Oh, this is a good season here. This is a nice little bunch on here. I uh, I watched the first 2 episodes. It started before I knew it started, and so I had 2 episodes to watch. And it's it gets so now I like Survivor uh, more each year. Um, and I absolutely love Big Brother. I just love watching people go through these things. You know, we as a people just don't get along. That's what the world is reflecting now. We don't. Um, we always have confrontation, and when you see it on social media like that with these streaming shows, reality shows, you see that people do uh, just have confrontations no matter what. So that's what's going on in the world, and it it helps take my mind off of political news, because there is not anything really going good on these political news. I'm sorry about the veterans. Boy, I really feel for those guys. You're all for the country, and somebody just walks in and says, "Get out." I don't get that kind of feeling, but that's what's happening. So we have to roll with the punches. So my role with the punches is to be on YouTube. And you'll probably see a lot of veterans and different people on YouTube. I'm thinking that, but YouTube isn't on people's mind like it is on our minds on YouTube. They just People just don't, you know, they just don't think about YouTube like that, except for the billions that are on here. And most of them, I don't think they're all posting. Most people on YouTube were probably like I was before I started posting. Um, they're just watching, and they look for good things to watch, and that's a good thing. And because I like to have my favorite shows, I have to watch out for the algorithm. Man, that algorithm will pick up any little thing that you like and start putting dozens and dozens of videos of that, and you have to hold on. Like the Schuler King, I had stopped following him because they kept putting so many Schuler King videos on there, and I mean he's really good, but I really don't want to watch it like that. And also they do the same thing with Bewitched. Now Bewitched I do follow, but now they're pushing those 5 minute clips. I won't watch a full episode because I've watched a lot of Bewitched when I was coming up. So I just like the 5 minute clips. That works for me. And then anything that you're watching for a minute, it will throw it out there and just keep throwing it out. And so you have to watch out with the algorithm. I try to go out and clear my history so that it doesn't get stuck on some of those. Like if you watch a crazy wild video, I'm just not into them like I was before, since I've been recording on YouTube, and they just keep trying to push that old style on me because I did, every now and then you'll watch something like that, and well, you're just not wanting to see it every time. And at a certain time of the day, the algorithm will start pushing out my nostalgia for my uh, shows that I like. The Dark Shadows, Bewitched. Next thing I know, they're going to be pushing Gilligan's Island. So I just, it's all out there in 5-minute clips. Um, Dark Shadows even has just full episodes. So, and then I end up watching. I had to unfollow that because I was just getting mesmerized by the Dark Shadows, and so those shows were really very nice. I remember running home from school to watch it because it used to come on at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and my mom used to laugh at me. She was had some friends over. She said that boy be running to get in here to watch Dark Shadows, and she says. My mom never, she thought everything I watched was funny. She just said she couldn't get into any of it, and we had to go to the grocery store on Friday nights and get back by 10 o'clock before Star Trek came on. And we go visit my aunt and uncle on the Fridays, and then we go shopping, grocery store, and then we come back, visit one of my relatives, and then she'll say, "Gotta get back. That old boy's space show comes on at 10. He goes crazy if he can't see it." So, those were good times. That was the thing. She didn't have nothing to worry about. Was what was on the TV. Well, I feel like I'm rattling on, but that's what YouTube is about: rattling on and learning things. So, like I said, I did watch the Survivor, and I'm caught up into that now because it's getting good. There was this Asian man that was he made friends with this black woman on there, and they were all good and everything until he had an Asian woman on his team, and so she was the target of them to take her out. And he bonded with her and didn't want to take her out. So he turned against the black woman on the team he was on. And it got out to her that he was going to do this. And she had what was it? If anybody has a thing to make it, where you can turn it in to not be evicted. She ended up using it, and the way she knew about him doing that to her was because the black guy that was going to be voted out at first, because he messed up in the competition, it was just really strange. And you saw what happened was because he sided with the Asian woman because he made good friends with her, and it's understandable. Well, he told the other guys what they were planning on doing, and the one guy, the black guy that was losing on it, he told the black girl, which he had established a bond with. And he wasn't, first they said they were going to keep it all to themselves. And he says, no, this is kind of, he turned on them and her, and they caught wind of it, and they flipped the script on it. And so he thought it was going to be the black woman or the Asian girl to go, but it turned out being him, that his whole team voted him out because he basically turned on all of them, and it's not like the black woman was a saint. She's a woman that really can't keep her mouth shut, and it's fun watching her because I knew she was going to be trouble when she came on because she really liked to talk too much. She should be on YouTube. And but the black guy totally says, please don't say anything, just keep it to yourself, and we're going to do this. And you could just see she was bubbling over like she wanted a confrontation. And she held some of it back until the meeting where they decide who's gonna be evicted from the island. And so that was fun because she was throwing innuendos and hints and stuff. And the Asian woman says, well, she's going to vote for me anyway. And the black girl said, how do you know I'm going to vote for you? Which should have been a hint that she wasn't going to vote for her. She's going to vote for the guy that tried to turn on her and the team. And they did. And that's a good, satisfying episode. So, on some of these shows, especially Big Brother and Survivor, you don't get that satisfaction of seeing the one you want to win. Like I said, the black lady's going to be probably some problems in the future because she's real obviously gunning for idols. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Idols. She guns for idols. She tries to point her view and stuff. She's not mean. She's just aggressive, and she's trying to. You can see her trying to win. That's the problem. She's not subtle, and she's not afraid to actually show her feelings. So when you're like that, even though she won this battle, she probably could be a target in the future because of the way she acts. And you can see it. But it's like when you watch that, you think about young people and old people. Like, we see her flaws in her personality, but a young person competing with her or seeing her at home on TV probably think that's okay. But if you watch Survivor as long as I have, that's the kind of person that may not make it to the end because she's so out there. And I mean, she's a nice woman, but she's just got stuff to say. Well, that's my interpretation of Survivor so far. I'm waiting on Big Brother. And I got a few other things to watch. I've got to tune in to Prime because they got a lot of stuff that I've written down that I want to watch in my notes, but I hadn't done it. Prime is a hard one for me because, like I said, when I go to Amazon, I'm usually looking for stuff. Matter of fact, I got a package today, so I got some vitamins that I wanted to order. And I'm trying to be healthier, but it's hard, It's really hard. I mean, I don't overeat, but because I have a slow metabolism, and I don't exercise, so I'm not burning off calories as fast as I should. But I'm doing stressful things more than I am actually getting my calories going. But that will come with my move to my cousin, and I just don't know what I'm gonna be like in the next week or so. I looked at my sore. It doesn't look that bad, but it still looks bad, and so I just have to wait. So I may just go around with that scar all my life, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, it's still in the healing phase. I just don't know. But anyway, I do watch a lot of my videos, and there's a few I want to watch. I got to clear it out a little bit to kind of get the junk cleared up on it. And so I do want to watch Rob the AI guy. And let's see. Let me back up on Rob. Let's see. I'll come back to that one. Because I was watching use thousands of AI tools for free. That sounds like a good thing. So who's popping up here? I got my Homestead here. She's popping up. And monetize in 2 days. I don't know who's monetizing in 2 days. But usually, I think if you're young, you probably could pull something like that off. But most of the people that are saying I monetized in 2 days, there's more going on. They were either on TikTok and they come over with experience for posting and they're applying it now on a new account or a second account or a third account. So, you have to just see, take it with a grain of salt of what everybody's telling you. Like right now, it's still giving me my political news and but it's starting to give me more AI news. So I'll be watching some of those AI today, as well as trying to get myself to clean up a few things. The kitchen is the main target. I guess I'll do that tomorrow. I don't have any appointments tomorrow. So, and so that's what I'll be doing. Well, this is my video for today, and I hope you have a good one. And hopefully I will be able to see somebody again. These 20 minutes just go by fast. Or maybe it's just me. Yeah, it's just me. Because sometimes they seem like it's a long time. Well, I'm going to sign off now because I done gone past the 20 minutes that they tell you that you should do. But some people say 8 minutes. So, who knows? Take care and have a good day.